Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 2 of my Alien Encounters challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I decided to follow Eric to work and hope that there would be people here. And there are. So I was in luck. So we are with him on his first day of work. But since I didn't know if anybody would be here, I didn't get a little picture of the sort of the goal for today. But if you look at the tasks up there, it's find collectibles. So it's collection day is the message that came up when we came in. But I am going to actually replace the lot that is here with my edited version of the same lot. And what I have also heard is a little bit of an issue ever since Seasons is that with Seasons, plants will only give the items on them, the harvestables, at 5 a.m. in the morning. So you need to be on the lot at 5 a.m. for them to generate them, for them to become available. So what I have done as a workaround right now for that is I have taken this room in build mode and I have saved it to my library. And so whenever I may have a work task that requires me to do something, like in this case, there's a water a plant, because I am going to just place that room down. So, or if you have to harvest or you have to tell, your colleagues to garden or any of those things, that's essentially going to be my workaround for that, is that I'm just going to replace the room as in when it is needed. But for now, I'm going to go into build mode, and I have like I said, an edited version of this lot where I've just added some more bathroom facilities and stuff to the lot. That's the main thing, just an extra computer, just a few things. It's the lot is very similar to what is here. So I'm going to go grab it and plop it down, and I will be back. Well, I placed the lot, and I didn't remember that I had only females take jobs, but I think it may have been that when I went into the households, that was who didn't have jobs and the males did. But I thought I had a male take a job, but essentially it's going to be Eric and everybody else. I don't know what their lab technician, receptionist, apprentice inventor, and lab technician. So we need to find some, and they all are outside because I placed my version of the lot. So it is placed. So we need to find some collectibles and do various things. So now outside here, usually there's some collectibles right there. But I'm not seeing the collectibles. Maybe I need to wait a little bit of time for them to spawn. Now, if I go harvest the plants, which I don't really want to do, that will count for collectibles. So why don't we come take collect a microscope sample is what I need to do, because we need to analyze a plant sample with the microscope. So like I said, this is essentially, I've added a bathroom here, and I think there was a bathroom here, but I put a shower in the bathroom, and this has like 2 toilets, so that just makes it more handy. Unless there was, I don't remember. I didn't look closely enough. I just always put this down. I even have like a place to get food downstairs so that you don't have to go all the way, but you can still go upstairs. And upstairs, I don't know who Rose is. Why she earned interest. I am not sure. That's not familiar to me. So he has taken that. She's on there. So why don't we come over to the analyzer, and we're going to analyze a crystal, because that is one of our goals. We'll analyze this Amazonite, which we got from going to Salvadorada. That was a little bit jumpy there. So let's see. So he has now mastered the logic skill. So he needs a rocket ship, and he needs to build the rocket ship and go into space 5 times for his nerd brain aspiration. That's the tier he's on, because he had got the basic stuff started as a teen already. So let's see. Let's speed up a little bit so we can get this hopefully done. We need to water a plant also. And also, I guess, find those. And we got a collectible. So we found an amethyst while we were doing that. So now we need to go ask a coworker for a crystal. So let's look here. So we don't know our co-worker. So this isn't a time. We need to perform good deeds for acquaintances. And that means they need to still be acquaintances and not friends. But Arabella is actually a sim from my Runaway Teen Challenge and Parenthood Let's Play. It's the oldest daughter. And I just put them in this save. So I'm going to become friends with her and not worry. Let's skip the polite introduction where we would become acquaintances. Okay, I don't want you to actually play. I want you to do your introduction so we can do our work tasks, Eric. Not play instruments. That is not the goal. So we should become friends with her. So now we are going to ask her for a crystal. There we go. We need a crystal. What I'm probably going to do for this positivity challenge, I'll get that out of the way, is I will form a club and then they'll be automatically, there we go, we got a rose and we need to chat with coworkers. So we'll chat, we'll discuss latest games. She's a geek too. And we can discuss work. And I wanted to take that, discuss, theorize about, where was that? It disappeared. We'll just compliment outfit. Since I don't have what I really want. What I don't have, what I want, which was about the theorize about aliens. That was the one that I wanted. So we got our second collectible because we got a crystal from her. So now we need to analyze a metal. And no one's here. Let's do this one. We're going to analyze our plant sample. Oh, we got our first we got a second one. I missed the first one. So we've had 2 breakthroughs. So now one way to find your breakthroughs is go to your phone. And then there is open your notebook. And in the notebook, there is the synthetic food that we just got. And then the other one must have been here. So the momentum conserver was the other one that I missed when we got that. So he needs to come over here and hopefully stop talking to Arabella and come over here before someone else goes to use it. Now someone's using it. Are they going to get off because we want it? Or are you going to... Hopefully she'll get off. Because you didn't respond very quickly. I have been getting a lot of that sort of jumping. But I've seen that there's a report of that on EA Answer Headquarters. So it is happening with other people. Are you going to go over and use that, which we're going to use next? Do I need to add another one of these machines? I think it's chemical analyzer to the lab. So we have to tinker with the coffee machine. We need to water the plant. Why don't we go try and water a plant? See if that's an option. I would like to just water and not water all. No, I guess we have to water all. And like I said, I'm just not going to bother harvesting. I don't know if the issue is with the watering too, if it becomes ready at the same time, like at 5 a.m. So we're going to cancel the watering. Though maybe we shouldn't because, well, it doesn't matter if the plants die, we're just going to replace it. Is she still on the machine? Well, no, she's not, but someone else is. So we will have to go upstairs and we're going to go do the tinkering. And so up here I did add like a TV to like the coffee room and I added an actual fridge. So we're going to come up here and tinker, which also will help him hopefully get another breakthrough because there's no way we can get a promotion until we get our 6th breakthroughs. We need 6 of them. So off you come, Eric. Here we go. There we go. We don't need to be quite so fast. I was just speeding it up to ultra speed. So now we need to tinker with a computer. Well, we'll see what's available downstairs. So we've got 3 collectibles so far. Well, this is available, and we're going to analyze a metal. There we go. We're going to analyze that. If he actually... he disappeared there. Tinkering with anything will help with, hopefully, some breakthroughs, but we haven't got any yet. So let's see how this goes. Do we get another collectible by doing this? I'll have to look and see. If we go fishing, that also, we're going to need to analyze a crystal again. So we're going to analyze that since we're here. We'll analyze this rain borers and see what we get. If anything from that, hopefully we don't lose it. I think he's less likely to. Oh, we got a third breakthrough. So we got the sim ray. Yay, that's a good thing. I'm very happy about that. So we're going to come tinker. When it comes up, there it is. We're going to tinker with that computer, and we need to chat with coworkers. We'll do a polite introduction to Leanna Wiccan. I really didn't remember that it was all females. But like I said, I think part of it was because we're not doing very well with our work tasks. I think we're going to have to extend our day. Yeah, I remember having her. So we're going to come over here and we're going to do a funny story. And I'm doing this because we have to chat with coworkers anyways. So I may as well have this hopefully help towards our positivity challenge. So let's see. Is there a brightened day coming up? Because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Oh well, we'll just reveal a brilliant. And we're going to extend our day. We're going to stay late 2 hours. So hopefully we can actually get everything done for the day. Are we friends with her? Still acquaintances. And we can ask her for a crystal. Friendly. We'll see if we can get a DNA sample from her. She may not give it to us because and he's kind of hungry. No, I didn't ask you to do that. Friendly. Ask for crystal. Off you get, Eric. Do what you're told, please. We need this crystal. Oh, I know one thing that can help us with the things I wish I'd remembered earlier about this. We have frogs in his inventory, so if we breed a frog, we will, it'll count for one. Obviously, an easy workaround is just to take stuff in and out, and then you would get it that way. So let's see. He's hungry. Why don't do we have some grilled cheese ready to eat in your inventory? Because that would be quick. Quick for you to eat and give you enough food to tide you over until you need, there we go. We're going to eat one of those since you're hungry. Now, did we get a DNA? We're friends with her now, so let's see whether we can get that. Friendly, ask for a DNA sample. See whether she gives it to us. So honestly, what we need to do is we need the collectibles. And this won't count as a Nope, he said no. She said no. That's all right. Now they're here. So we're going to come out here and we're going to dig off a bunch of things and hope that these actually are collectibles, because if you get the capsules and the fossils, they don't count. Okay, stop talking to her. She said no. Let's go on. We don't care. Come do your digging. Fishing could help, because when you fish, anytime you catch a fish, they count. But not everything you catch. So these, so far he's got actual collectibles that count. And the other ones are fine, because all you have to do is open up the capsules and whatnot. They just don't count automatically. You have to do more before you get to it. And that looks like that. He got a capsule. And it's down here at the bottom, so it'll be easy for us to open it up, so then it will count once it's open. So now he's got 1 more hour left. Is Arabella leaving? That didn't count either. He got a treasure map. Can't do much about that. Can't open it up. So we know we have the option for 8. What did he get that time? Nope, nothing. Got another treasure map. Eric, you're not doing very well. Everybody else no one's staying late, only you. From the looks of it. Oh good, we got something, which hasn't registered yet. Yeah, oh well, we got it counted. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I think how much time do we have left? It's pretty much over. So I want him to get his task, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to put it back in, and that counts. I was hoping to try and actually get it, but there's not even anyone here where we can ask for anything from anymore, and if we did anything else, it wouldn't count. So we got our work task completed. I doubt we have time to analyze a metal, but we will have him come over here and try and see if he has any luck. If he gets there. And he can't get a promotion. Oh, there we go. We're finished. We got 457 simoleons because we, completed got it all the way fully up to our top, but we still need some more breakthroughs before we would even come close to being able to get a promotion. But I will see you when he gets back home. So Eric is home. We have our bills. They could be a lot worse. We're going to do a polite introduction because, again, I don't want to be friends yet because I'm doing this for this positivity challenge. I'm going to just pause, and I'm going to see whether the option for... So you need the option Brighten Day to come up. That's one of the ones that has the Brighten Day and Tell Funny Story are the ones that count as good deeds, but unfortunately I didn't see it, and I would have cut that out because I didn't want to, take time looking through them. So hopefully the funny story will count for this, and I will try again. So I still couldn't find it, so I went back and tried to tell another funny story to see whether we can get that for him. And it's only this second tier that it's for acquaintances. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. It can be anybody. It can be like friends. The good deeds can be that people can be friends, but this second tier, it requires it. And he's leaving, it looks like, and our Eric is tired, so now is the time to start a gathering. And where are you, Sylvia? You're sleeping. I guess it is kind of late because I had him stay at work really late. So we're going to come over here and I have to hit play before the club gathering will register. And then now that I have done that, I'm going to go and do a rallying of the troops so that they both get their needs up a little bit so they can stay up a little bit longer before they have to go to bed and maybe get a little bit done in this part. That would be good. So we're going to come over here and we're going to pay our bills. Get that done. And then his needs will be a little bit higher. He needs some fun. But what I said I was going to do is I was going to start a new club. But you know what? Why don't we make this Sylvia's club? She can have her own club. So I'll go create her a club and be back. So I decided not to create a club and instead went for joining clubs. So they both joined the same club. They joined Powerhouse. So we're going to go to the club gathering and I'll see you when we get there. So we're here at the Harbor Quarter Gym and I don't actually want to introduce myself, but we have Paparazzi. I want to just talk to the ones that we actually know from the club because that's the ones that we are acquaintances with. So he's going to tell a funny story. And yeah, like I said, if I don't know them, I don't want to say hello yet. Not yet. What I'm going to do is we're going to see whether, do I get the Brighten Day option? I think the issue is when they have so many other interactions, they don't come up as much because they have a lot of other things. So it doesn't really help very much. So we'll ask him about his career and then we're going to try and tell another funny story because that seems to be all he can do is tell funny stories. So Sylvia, did you become friends with her? Yeah, so it won't count. You can't tell her a funny story. Do we know him? Yeah, no, we don't know him. Oops, I realized I gotta go down because I placed my own version of this lot, which is, family friendly. There's a spa downstairs, all those things. So that's what I like to do. I tend to take pre-existing lots and I edit them sometimes pretty significantly. The main floor is not really changed very much other than when you come in here, you usually have to go all the way downstairs and come around and come up, and I don't like that. So I would always put a door there so that you didn't have to do that. And then so that was a standard. Then I made this sort of like toddler kid friendly, and then outside not so good in the rain, but there's some hot tub and a couple of things for yoga, but that's all downstairs, and some toddler things from the toddler stuff pack. And then in the basement, which was already here, all of this was here, but I added this extra room back here, which has a bar and spas for massage, and then some saunas down here. So that's what I did. So the whole yoga thing, I don't have it set up for yoga class because I didn't really think to do it at the time. I know the version that I have created and edited that is in Willow Creek has an actual room where there's a mat for a yoga instructor. So I may go back and try that with this one too at some point, but I haven't done that yet. So they're just going to do some chatting and trying to work on this positivity challenge. Let's see if we can get a couple of more of these good deeds done before we end, because it has gone on fairly long. So we're going to tell another funny story. Do we know, darling? No, we don't. Why is she she's a young adult. Right, I have had aging on at some points in this save, mostly off for other people other than my current household. I can ask him about his career, but that's really not what I want to do. It's kind of unfortunate when all you can do is tell a funny story. It gets a bit boring. They don't like you to do the same thing over and over again. So we'll try that. And do we know? No, we know her. We don't know. So we don't know them. Oh, here she's part of our club. So we can come over here. So that means we have an automatic we know her, but we're not friends. We're just acquaintances. So we need to come over here. And did Eric get his last one? So he did. So he needs to become happy 3 times and he needs to perform good deeds. So now he has the ability to come over and do this with anybody and he can be friends with them. So we don't need to worry about that anymore. It's only on that second tier where it is an issue. So we're going to come have him introduce himself to a few people. Of course, he's working out because that's what you need to do in this club. And she can't go talk to her brother because she's friends with him. So that doesn't count. Let me go back. Let's see if we can just get Sylvia done with these 2 more good deeds. That's all we need. Tell another funny story. Try one with Paulo and see whether we can get him. Tell him a funny story if we can get this 5th one so that she's on the last tier of it. It's definitely a lot colder here than it is in where we've moved to. I think they prefer the weather in Oasis Springs. So they don't have to hopefully deal with quite so much rain and all that stuff. So there we go. She has got that done. And honestly, what we probably need to do is go and open up the boxes because they have prizes and stuff and we haven't done that. So right here, it won't show that we've done anything because even though both of them have completed 2 tiers, we have not opened the boxes to get our rewards for that. So we'll have to do that in the next part. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!